Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode I'm going to be wire brushing my gearbox to get rid of all the corrosion, and I'm going to be making gaskets for the water pump on my block. So come along for the journey in episode 17. Okay, grab some cork, cut a somewhat box. We'll put this cork back in the bag. Okay. Place that. Okay. Okay, we got some grease. We're not going to dive into it just yet. Take out that and that. We get a gasket and a finger of grease, and we rub it all around. There we go. So that goes onto there. This. There. Top one. This is the bottom one. Cool. Now that's in. We can move on to whatever we're doing next. So for you guys who are unaware of what just happened, I was wire brushing here with the drill, and unfortunately I forgot to see that there was a wire just behind here, and so I shoved it in, and then it wrapped around the drill bit. This is the piece of wire, so it wrapped around three times. So you wrapped around like that. It was like, so this wire was now no good. So I replaced it, as you'll see in the coming up video. And replaced it, put a new wire on, made sure all this is still good because there was quite a lot of strain on that. And yeah, so for the rest of this, just use a wire hand brush and clean it off, which I'll do off camera because it's not that interesting. You guys are probably fed up with... Anyway, let's continue with the video. The other day, I went with my grandpa and we dropped off the head for the engine to get skimmed. Finally saved up enough money to get it skimmed. Yesterday, went into town and picked it up. It's all nice and shiny, so flat, and it got electrostatic or ultrasonic cleaned. So now I can just put it on properly and I can start rebuilding the motor, which I'm pretty stoked about. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put the spacers on the parts, on the springs, underneath the springs, so they get the right spacings, so there's no slack. And then we'll start putting back together all the valves so that it's all tickety-boo. Put them all on in there. Get some new, put the gaskets on, put on the water thermostat, and yeah, pretty stoked. So let's get started. I'll show you how I put them in. First, the valve, give it a quick wipe, get rid of any old residue from the lapping paste, get the oil can, rub just a little bit of oil, chuck it in. Flip it over. The correct shimming right there. Get this. Like that. Chuck it down. Get the little thingies. And then slowly start undoing it. Done. Nice and tight in there. And just continue that to all the one. So, done! Finally! I had to redo them so many times because first I put them in and then I forget the shims. So I put the shims on and do it. And then I remember, dang, I've got the valve seals to put on. So I have to take each one off, put the valve seals on, and then put it back in. And then put the things on. It just took forever. So, glad that's over. So now I'm just going to clean up this water pump thing. And then put the new gasket on. And put the thermostat thingy back in. And then we can start to put this back onto the engine. And just get it good. Let's go. Okay. Got the thermostat. Clean that up a bit. Don't know what orientation. Supposed to go that way. And then got the gasket. This. one of the bolts. Now, go over to the block. Okay. Got the wire brush on the end of this, and I'm just taking off some of the flash rust so that it's a better seal, because who wants flash rust? Cool, that's done. Wipe it down with a clean rag. Here we have the head gasket. It is the right model and size and stuff. Just test fitting it. If that's quite nice. I'll look up on YouTube. I was supposed to properly do it first and then put the head on. I have consulted the almighty YouTube, and there's no gasket stuff you're supposed to put in between, according to numerous videos I've watched of 4-cylinder engine rebuilds. So let's just make sure that this part's clean, which it is. Make sure that's clean, the bores and the head's clean, which it is. So let's drop it in. And down. Well, cool. That is now on. Yippee! Camshaft. Semi-drop it in. Okay. Get the woodruff key. Plonk it in. Make sure it's flat. Ah, forgot an important part. Oil. Kind of important. Ba, ba, ba. One. The washer on, then the nut, okay, that's in place, that's good. Go check the instructions, see if it's pointing the right way. Yep, that is the correct way. Chuck that one there. Okay, use the long one. I'll use the short one. Head somewhat level, like the rocker assembly is down. Now I can torque it up to spec. So in this book, and then on this page. It states 35 Newton meters. There we go. Okay, and then the bolt pattern. Okay, there we go. One. Two. Three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then the next lot of Newton meters, 60 Newton meters. And then same again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and the last bit of Newton meters, 85 to 91. So, pause. I said pause. Yes. That's correct.
Thank you.
What?
Why the brushy thing's gone?
It's just here. I moved it. I don't like how I got it on the extension. So eliminate that. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just go over it again.
What does it do now? Does it tell you when it's perfect?
Yeah.
You set it to how much pressure you want it? You haven't done this yet.
There's a special pattern. Cool. Now that that's together, we can move it around. front. It does have a torque, but I do not own a socket that is big enough to do that. So it'll just be the handy dandy till we think she's tight. So just yep, I think she's tight. Turn over. See how well it does.
Noah, did you move the box off the red seat?
No.
Huh?
No. Load the surfaces up with some oil. Okay, so now that's timed, we can snip this off. Well guys, thanks for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe and share. Really helps put my name out there. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.